it's me, your boy, K. Samson. You know that this is where we exposed the evil ones. This is where we expose, the casket and the mask of evil people around us. No matter where they come from, this is where we expose their activities. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, it could be your own family that God is exactly pointing and want you to cut them off just for you to be exactly where he wants you to be. You know what I'm saying? It could be that relationship that God wants you to reconnect in order for you to get to where he destined you to be. It could be your own family that God wants you to cut off just for you to grow the way he exactly wants you to grow. Many of us, we have seen the sign, but we ignored it. We have seen the sign, but we refused to allow what God has said come to pass. We have seen the sign, but we refuse to allow God take his place and take his doing perfectly. Let me tell you, brothers and sisters, you have to understand that sometimes you have to let out in order for you to let in. You have to let out in order for you to let in. Many of you need to understand that the battle you are going through today, everything that started in your life, always notice that there are people who are close to you that is aware and that they are involved. Majority of us, you keep getting attacked, you keep seeing people attacking you, fighting your business, talking, doing all sorts of things, and you are wondering what is really going on. You are wondering what is absolutely going on. Let me be real with you. Let me be sincere with you. There is nothing that is going on. It is a sign that God is letting you know that it is time for you to let the word of Jericho collapse. It is time that you need to let the word of Jericho in your life collapse. And this word of Jericho could also be your loved ones. Many of us think that some people call you brothers, sisters. That means they are exactly in love with you, bro. You may be thinking that someone call you name, someone call you 24 hours. That means they love you, brothers. Don't let them use that fake smile to deceive you. The heart of people these days are so evil. Are so evil that some people, they are wearing masks in order for them to deceive you, in order for them to convince you that they are for you. So the Bible said that when you shall see the sign, you will know them. Bro, like many of us need to understand that God is already giving us sign. There are people you need to cut off. Don't think that, you need a prayer, you need a prayer warrior, you need a pastor, you need an assistant, you need someone to pray, you need someone to... Brothers, when people show you their true color these days, believe them. Because only 2% of people want you to do well. 0.9 truly want you to do better in life. 0.1 want you to do better than them, because they themselves know that they are doing better. The rest of others is a battlefield we are in this world. And that is why you have to prepare. That is why you should be prepared. Be arrogant. Be selfish to let people go. Grow to the point that you don't care whom you cut off. You don't care whom you delete. You don't care who, if they messed up, you cut them off. Because the truth is that we have billions of people on earth. So people are called your brother does not mean they are with you. Because imagine the people who betrayed Joseph. They are brothers. They eat, they grow from the same place. They come out from the same womb. They were indeed pregnated by what? By the same parents. They are not orphan. They have fathers. They have father. But yet, how come do you think they can still have that mind to betray their own brother? And what do you think that people cannot do in this generation? Nothing. So, there's nothing that people cannot do. nothing that people cannot do. So when God show you who they are, my brother, cut them off. Because sometimes it could be your own family that God wants you to cut off. Not because of the fact that I'm saying it could be your own family that God wants you to cut off. That means you should not call them, you should not relate with them, you should not associate with them. You know, there are different ways to beat a bird. There are different ways to teach people lesson. There are different ways to teach a child a lesson that he or she will never forget in his or her life. Sometimes when you see someone who is indeed plotting evil against you, the only way for you to avoid them is distancing yourself from them, cutting them off, not relating with them. Why? Because what the devil know is what they kill. So what they don't know is what they can never kill, and that is what they talk about the most. And that is why sometimes you have to cut people ties. You have to cut them away. You have to let them go just for you to have your peace. Because brothers, some people are evil. Some people are evil. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. May the Lord bless you.